Hello. Alright, today we're going to jump on Farlands and collect some bits and pieces because we're gonna need it. Okie dokie. Ooh, night time. Feels like it. Here we go. Because I've sunk my bed in, every time I wake up, I'm standing in my indichest. It never puts me up here. Always there. Silly. So sorters are in, and I even have hooked up the mob farm to it. Yes, it's all a bit of a mess up there, but for me it's actually pretty tidy. I've tried to think about things a little bit. So that's the hole for the pipe that comes from the mob farm. This is the pipe. We'll see in a second. Maybe. I thought there would be some string coming. Maybe we missed it. Come on. Here he comes. Come on. This is the stuff that I just love watching. Once you set it all up, I just love seeing it happen. Look at this. Look at this. So much fun. So yes, I've put all this up here. So now it'll just pop in and it rides all around. And we're getting things. So I want to work on that eventually. But what we're going to do today is get a few materials so that we can build the shop that the stuff will go in. Because Ron has kindly donated some stock, so I will get a what do you call it, glow squid farm going, but right now I want to get some materials so we can actually build the shop that I've got in mind. I don't think anybody, yep, I'm all on my lonesome here. So I'm going to make sure we've got enough spoons to go and collect some sand, and make sure I've got my trusty picks. So I'll take a few spears. Started making a little bit of mud, and now I don't know where to put it because I haven't got storage for that. Yep. We'll just put that in there. Oh, I had to get some more food before we go as well. I have to remember to take a bed. I never remember to travel with a spare bed. So I'm going to get a few bits and pieces together, and then we're going to go out to mining and get some materials. Oh yeah, and this is kind of what I did. I found a design. I think it was on, yeah. I tried to work it out myself, but I ended up making it really big and it still wouldn't work. I don't really know redstone. The gentleman pox, you have returneth from the dungeons of COVID. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that you're feeling well, because that can really hit you like a brick wall sometimes. Well, come and get comfy. Don't overdo it. Settle down with a cuppa or something, because we're just collecting materials today. Taking stock of my awesome sorters that I've got more room for more. Look at this. No, I'm probably not going to make money much more than this. But I can if I want to. I can if I want to, so there. So this is the unsortables. Alright, how many New Zealand streamers you follow? Over half your list. Ka-chow. So this is what's been coming through. Ignore these other ones. I've just decided this is where all my heads are gonna live for now until I work out where to put them. But through the mob farm, I'm getting all these zombie villager heads. So this is all where the unsorted stuff that's been coming through goes. And this is the unstackables. So we'll figure out if I'm keeping them or not. But I just don't want to burn anything yet. This is like the out where I might put a rubbish bin. But I'm just not very confident enough to not... We'll let it run for a little bit. I've got plenty of room. So yeah. I'll set it going for a little bit every now and then and just see what's coming through, just to get familiar with it before I go all gung-ho and put a proper burner bin in there. Okay, so we're going to go and just get a few spare spoons and make sure I've got shulkers, food, bed, and stuff. Yeah, and then we'll head out to the mining area for a little bit. I need to get sand, terracotta, and then we'll do that for a little bit. And then I have plans, only very recent. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hi. No, you don't have anything that I want. As usual. So you see, this is the pipe that comes from the mob farm. I was going to have it come straight out of here because that's where it used to come out. But then I didn't want to pick stuff up. You know, when you're standing really close and sometimes it jumps in your pocket. So I moved it over. And I had to put in a back door. So Damage Casey taught me how to make this. Now I think I'm pretty swish because I can do it without looking it up. I'm learning little by little. So yeah, we pop that in underneath. Yeah, so I just shift that over from there to there. Very technical. Ron, welcome in. How's it going? I made a pipe. And it spits things into the pipe and puts it down there. Fancy. Sounds like your grandma with sweets. What, they just have one sweet just to taste? Oh no, I can't have the sweets. We'll just have a little taste. So yes, I've made improvements. And so I can stand here. And there's my viewing window space. So I can watch it all come through. When I'm standing on the And that even means that I can't even forget to turn the trident killer off. Oh, and yeah, I did a bit of a jank. What? It's working. It tells me when the lights are on and the lights are off. That works. Very fancy smancy, Ron. Very fancy smancy. So yes, now I have this able to come through and I won't run out of space. As it was filling up fast with a lot of the junk that comes out of these things. Yeah. So that's the kind of stuff I've been working on. We have to hide the cookies from that old lad, and it breaks my heart because he does a little happy board. Oh, he loves the cookies. But you can't have them all, can you? Can't have all the cookies. Right. Take a nap. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Well, cheers guys. Hope you guys are all having a good day out there. Hydrate and all those sorts of good things. Look after yourselves. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how this is coming out. I don't normally do this sort of thing. Like, yes, in last season's Sateful I did a big sort of bit. I was highly supervised. This, I feel like I've done a bit of it myself. I'm getting the hang of it. Yes, I still have supervision. Making sure I don't fluff up things and embarrass myself. But see, there you go. There's another one. Now I'm just throwing them everywhere. Okay, so what have I got? Need to and some Deleros. Thought I had some. Maybe I put them away. So organised. Yeah, well, if you're on the other side of the planet, then I hope you're having a good morning. We're rocking it into late evening. Okay. Now we got some monies. Just gonna grab a couple of throwaways. And then oh, it's night there for you as well. Yeah, you can never quite tell if it's like, and it guys depends what time zone you're in and all that sort of stuff. But I just get used to figuring that it's either early morning or night for most folk. So the statistics say on my little app thing that I look at afterwards sometimes. And we'll grab a couple spares of those because I do want to get a bit of terracotta as well while we're out that way. Sand and terracotta. Because I need, oh jeepers, I don't even want to think about it, but I just looked at my materials list from the holoprint, which is like structure, anyway, it just gives you the materials list. So for the shop that I want to build, just the concrete alone, I'm going to need about 5 stacks of concrete powder. 5 stacks, 5 shulkers. 5 stacks. 5 stacks is nothing. Okay, so I've got spoons. I was going to get food. I have a little bit of spears. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got some monies. Thank you. You come in handy every now and then, you. What else was I gonna do? Oh, shulkers. I need to make sure I got some spare shulkers to bring some stuff home. I have a little bit of gravel, but not, yeah, gravel. Not heaps. Not heaps and heaps. What have I got in here? This is me getting ready space. Well, that's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad, but I could do with a little bit more if I see it. Okay. And here we go. This is my box of shulkers. Yeah, that's me thinking I've always got empties. But right now I don't. That one, I need to colour that one a brown colour because then I'll know it's the wood box. Oh, I've got a few. Oh, I've got a couple. More organised than I think. Alright. And, oh, running out. 2. 7, 8. Oh, thanks, Ron. You're amazing. I'll just have a look in your ender chest. I'll swing past. Yeah, I'm getting to that point where I wasn't using many. And now I need to sort the long-term storage, which I was going to put in my big tunnel, off on a room off my big tunnel. But yeah, that's... I'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so we'll put some empties in here. Make sure we've got space to put them. Why have I got those in there? Because I can't fit them anywhere else. And okay, we'll put them in there because this is my... Yeah. I think I stole the soul sand out of there. So it's not as awesome as it was. That box. It's almost awesome.
I fear you're underestimating the sneakiness, sir.
Oh, I see Gary snuck in there. Didn't even notice. It was that sneaky. I see you.
Gary 1638. It's time to flip the plushie.
Because Gary's here. That's what makes it time to flip the plushie. How you doing, Gary? Hope you're having a good day. Hope the coffees are coming in swift and fast and of high quality. Alright, which means I need to find the buttons. Of course they're on a different panel. Hang on, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Ready, steady. Spaghetti. Okay, what's it gonna be? No, that's the one we've got already. That's the one we've got already. I demand a redo. We need a do-over. Hang on. Then those are the rules. We need a different one. No, it's quite adamant. The blue cat stays. Rigged. No, the blue cat just It hasn't had enough. Blue kitty stays up here. And there you go. We flipped the plushie. Vigorously. Speaking of flipping the plushie, when I got here last time, I found something sitting here. I found something that was sitting right there that wasn't there before. I got a wee gifty. I was so excited. Look at this. I'm getting gifts and stuff. Little bundle. So bundles confuse me. What do? We do this and we do that and that and that. From Sky. Almost as cute as your stream plushie. It's Flip. It's Flip the plushie. How cute is that? The lovely, lovely Sky. Has gifted us a wee Flip. The plushie. So that is super, super special. And I'm gonna put a nice wall, like a feature wall where we can put some trophies and bits and pieces from our time on this season. So that is going to be right up there, because that is just the sweetest thing. And it's very in keeping because, you know, my favourite one is shaped like a little octopus, and the little dried up grass. Say, look, it's just the same. I love it. I love it. We're going to leave Flip up there until we have a nice home somewhere better. Like, I want to put it in my nice hallway, but the hallway needs to get finished first. And then we'll have a nice place to put it. There you go. This is my little gifty from Sky. Very lucky. Pop the nice note there. Okay, we've got 3, 4. That should be alright, huh? I've got... Oh, wait, I said I've got, but no I don't, because I stuck them down and didn't pick them up. We've got enough to make more if we need to. Okay. So we've got shulkers. We've got spoons. We've got spare spoons. Oh, we've got a follow. Cooper, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Come in, get comfy. That's what we do. We're off to go and get some materials because I've got a shop to build eventually. That's going to house some glow squid ink. That's going to come from a wee farm that I haven't built yet. Welcome in, Cooper. Oh, Gary, thank you for the dance. Rock on. Rock on your good self. So, Cooper, and if there's anybody else out there, those little avatars you can play with, dress them up. And there's some buttons, as Gary kindly demonstrated, that make them do fun stuff. Yeah, if you're on a computer, it'll be like halfway down on the right of the stream. There'll be like a little pop-out button. Oh, Gary, it's like a proper dance party now. Gary's taken on DJ roles. Oh, I love the little avatars. They just distract me all the time. They're awesome. So yes, please, if you can find the button. If you are on mobile, let me know, because there is like a little extension thing instead. Link. There it is. There's the link. So yeah, if you are on mobile, it's hard to find the button, because it's not like, yeah, when you're on your computer, you just wiggle your mouse over it and it pops out from the side. But yeah, if you can find that, if you can't, let me know. But otherwise, have a little play with that. We've had visitors. Okay. So I managed to install a mud and concrete making platform over here. So I'll be using that extensively, because I will be making a lot of concrete. So I said we've got 5 shulkers of concrete of a couple of different colours. And this side is for the mud. So just enough for me to happily crack on a little bit. But I am thinking, because I do need clay, and I was going to go and mine it, but I've seen folk doing the platforms where you dry out the mud and turn it into clay, and I would like to do that. So I might do that above that platform. Do it like a roof and stick it on top of that. So I can be making mud while the clay is drying and stuff. Anyway, these are my buddies. They ward off anything that would be willing to try and get up and bite my ankles. They be warned. So this is like my little industrial area, and over the other side of the mountain, we'll go over there. Oh, I need some rockets. Yeah, we'll get those in a second. On the other side of the mountain. So this is where I have a lot of work to do. Plenty of things to get on with. This is my lovely mountain. Which I'm procrastinating a little bit because I want to just make it lovely. So the first thing is I will work on that tunnel. We'll get that looking amazing. Put the stuff on the inside because I have some ideas. And then we'll think about what we're doing around it. So the stuff on the other side of the mountain is enabling. It is enabling the awesome stuff. Now these 2 portals go to the same place. So it just depends if I actually do a proper land. Otherwise it's like I meant to do that and land down the bottom. I also have plans for that being an amazing floating kind of portal in the sky. before we go anywhere, bed is what I forgot. I knew there was one more thing. We'll take that one with us. Always forget to bring a bed. And we've got too many things in our pocket. As usual. Oh, I'm going to need a lot of that dirt. Okay, well, that's okay. It's just these things I don't really want. What do I need lanterns for? Who knows? Okay, that'll do. So I'm going over to the mining area to legitimately do some mining every single time we go there. I somehow get roped into fighting a wither. I mean Walter. We don't use that word. Oh yeah, there's another one of my projects. I need to do finish my tunnel. It's half the width I want it to be. But at least now it's more than a 2x1. It's improved, I promise. Yeah, so I've got to get rid of this sandstone. It was just what I had at the time when I started. Oh no, I don't have any soul sand. Oh, what a bummer. I actually got a wither box, and I even bought the heads out of Combi's shop. Actually, he does sell soul sand. I could go and get some. I thought I bought some back. Where's the door? Always lose the door. Can you make it with soul sand and soul soil, or just one of them? Is it very particular? Oh. Oh, I don't like those. There's like 3 of them. Well, this is going to go horribly wrong. Whose idea was this? Gary? I can't see any sand at all. Okay, I give up. Which way do we go to get back? 0, 0. That way. There? No. That way. No? That way. Whoops. Nailed it. Oh, I need to eat. Is that it down there? It's a dead end. I thought it was like 0, 0. I'm lost. It looks very man-made. Oh, hang on. I'm not quite there, am I? There's a beacon. There it is. I'm so not lost. Any interest in a server end raid? I don't think I've been to the end yet. I was looking for some soul sand and stuff, but I didn't find any. Chickened out. Yeah, I'd be up for an end raid. I haven't been in yet. Have not been into the end. I only just this week had a right look around in the nether. Now, mining. That's where I want to be. But yeah, definitely, Ron. Definitely. What could go wrong? I am so brave, as you know. We get to check out this mining tunnel, which is slowly getting finished off. We had our stream weekend. And there was a lot. Oh my, look at this. This is crazy. Of course we are, Orval. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So the task was to have a panel. You had your own panel. And make it look a little bit like your base. Or, you know, inspired by. Oh, look at that's amazing. Look at this. There's even a little villager in there. I think that must be Eric's. He had a little villager in a boat. It's so cool. We totally have to plan it then. I love it. This one's my one. And because my base is almost, yeah, It's coming. Yeah, I inspired it by some of the stuff that I'd done, which is the pixel art challenge. And I've got my spruce, which is all around my tunnel. And the basalt I was gifted when I first came in. There is, oh, look at this. Oh. Oh, here we go, I'm getting basalted again. Look, oh my gosh. Ron, that is so cool. You don't want to let it go to waste, but then as soon as you go in, it gives you more. I just got basalted again. See? It's quite fitting that we're next to each other then. Mine features some of your basalt. They're all just so beautiful. Getting totally distracted. Totally distracted. Okay. So I need lots of sand, gravel. Oh, where can I get out? See, there's Walter. Gosh, look at this. Okay, I have my bed. Here we go. Let's we'll do that. A lot of camels. We're just collecting these guys now. These were the little ponds that was like my addition. But they seem to be just little places that we can now gather. Oh, there he is. Okay, I think we're going to head out in that direction. Then we'll have a bit of sand and a bit of terracotta. Now, check where we are. 1600 minus 4000. You remember that? I think if we go a little bit out this way, you get an area where there is both. Here we go. I think I was up on this one last time. Here we go, materials. Finally, we're going to gather some materials. So I feel like I'm going to need a lot of terracotta and a lot of concrete. And we'll start there. Because the rest, like I need to get just a teeny bit more of that warped wood. But I've nearly got as much as I need, I think. I did a lot of that last time. So the big push at the moment is to get this terracotta and enough to make some concrete. Quite a bit of concrete, because I need concrete and concrete powder. I need both of those. I'm making a giant squid. Like, giant. quite fitting. His name is Dinky. Dinky the giant squid. Really need the orange, but we're gonna be good. And make sure that we don't leave it behind. Some poor soul comes after. But yeah, there we go. And here's me just trying not to fall off a very tall cliffside. Now, I should really get out one of those shulkers. Be all prepared. Do that, and we'll put the basalt in there as well. Because I'll totally remember I've done that. Turtle! Who is that? Iron 9. Welcome in. Cheers. Tink. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, welcome, and I hope you're having a good day, morning, ish. Settle in, or get ready for all the excitement that ensues. Whoa. These little skinny bits give me the willies. You actually get the funny tummy. I'm gonna fall off. No, I'm not. I'm awesome, and I can totally not do that. So I'm gathering materials. It's a material gathering stream, for the most part anyways. And then if I've got a little bit of time after we've gotten some terracotta and sand, because I need to make a boatload of concrete. Might go over and attempt to just throw in a real simple platform for drying out mud into clay, because I've not done that before. And I'm going to need a little bit, not a heap amount, but I've got an area above my mud and concrete making platform, and I reckon I could just pop a little layer above that I can use to dry out some mud if I want clay. Just don't feel like going around into like just flying around everywhere trying to find it in little pockets. Probably could. There's enough rivers and bits and pieces, but smarter not harder is what I'm trying to do. Learn how to do things I've not done before. That's what this is all about. So yeah, I finished my sorters, and I've got my mob farm drops coming into my sorting room under the iron farm. So I feel like I've been totally productive in between not being very productive. Life's a balance. Totally a balance. A bit of this and a bit of that. Problem is, I've got all these grand designs, but we're not going to be able to do any of it unless I have stuff. Unless we have blocks. So we're enjoying that process as well. Oh, we got a new follow. Blinksy NZ, welcome in. Fellow Kiwi. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Come in, get comfy. It's kind of what we do. I'm materials gathering. It's the task of the day. Nice one. Well, welcome in. It's lovely to have you in here. Yep, we're on the FarlandsSMP. I'm a recent. I still feel like I'm a recent addition. It's a lovely community of content creators, and I got invited to join. So, still feeling super lucky that they reached out. So I'm attempting to make myself feel like I'm joining in and participating, and I've got a shop to build, grand plans, but also for those sorts of things you need some blocks. You got to get them somewhere. So I'm out in the mining district today, filling me pockets. I think I've probably got enough actually of this terracotta, at least to keep me going for a little while. Just said I'm taking the layer off of the orange. I don't think I'll use much of that, but oh, I felt like I nearly fell off there. We need to sleep in a second. Let me check my stopwatch. My watch. Yeah, so that was it was really cool to reach out. Yeah, so you won't see. I'll go back later to my base because I do want to add. I want to add the ability for myself to dry out some mud. So I'm learning how to do stuff and things. Welcome in. I'd say I'm Nightsky from New Zealand, but yeah, the NZ kind of gives it away if you're also a NZ. Blink set NZ. Come in, get comfy, and if you're like me, I'm currently having a not coffee. Trying to have it while it's still a little bit warm. That's my downfall. Just waiting far too long to have it. So cheers. Yes, sometimes we do exciting stuff and go into big holes of nope. And sometimes when there's friendly folk on, we often do very exciting things here in the desert with Walter. That's the W named thing that can sometimes be invited to come and play with us. We call him Walter because dare we use his real name. Oh, you're lower north. Nice one. Fellow Kiwi in the house. Yeah, often I get all the folk from the other side of the planet and they're just waking up, having their coffee in the morning. Like, oh, good morning. Get used to saying good morning. Or doing the, I'm not sure what time of day it is, but have a good day. Well, Tink. So, Blinksy, if you see your little, down the bottom of the screen, there's like those little characters running around. One of them is you. And if you want to dress it up and have a play, if you're on a computer, are you on a computer? On the right hand side of the stream window, there's like a little button that sometimes pops out. Or I've got one, it's called SA, Stream Avatars, and that's what you can use. If you find it, you can find the skins and bits and pieces. On your phone, no, but wait, there's more. So yeah, I was going to say, if you're on a mobile, there's a link to it. If you want to, you do have to like accept it and make it like part of your Twitch thing. So you don't have to. I'm not saying you don't do it if you don't want it, but if you'd like to dress up your little avatar, that's the extension that you can use on your phone as well, instead of being on a computer screen. That's right, I'm not Happy Time Zone, wherever you may be. We are from everywheres and nowhere all at once. Part of me wants some of this because I cleared the orange layer. Okay, I promise. Just one more layer of normal terracotta, because then I can dye it whatever color I want. I can do what I want when I want.
I fear you're underestimating the sneakiness, sir.
I always underestimate your sneakiness. Every single time. Every single time. I showed earlier, I even got Sky came and dropped off a wee gifty. Like I flipped my plushie. She dropped off a wee bundle, and in it was a real life plushie.
Iron Knight 5062. It's time to flip the plushie.
Guess what? It's time. It's time. The lady said so. She said it's time to flip the plushie, so we must. So yeah, Sky gifted me a real plushie. What? Not real. Real. A little dried gas. A dried baby gas thing. And she named it Flip. Flip. The plushie. So now I've got to find a nice place to put him. I'm going to find a really nice place to put Flip. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Speedio. Ready, steady. Do you know this happened? I had Happy Cat on when we started. I flipped it. We got Happy Blue Cat. We flipped it again. We got Happy Grumpy Cat. Now we're being... It's like, seriously? This cat doesn't want to leave. This cat seriously does not want to get off the little podium. So, for the others, I have a couple. I have several. I've got turtles. I've got different coloured cats. I've even got a rabbit and a koala and stuff. These little reversible plushies. You flip them inside out. So I do have more, I promise. Just today. We are, that's right, it's a mood. We're the blue cat today. Always. Today is a blue cat day. But at least we're a happy cat now, again. Better put that... I think the amount of times I've forgotten to put that card down. Here we go. Mucho better. Much better. Okay. So we need to get some sand is what we need. So let's put this away. What have I got? Whoops, not those. I need those. Yeah, we got quite a bit of orange. tempted to just finish off this layer. Can you tell I'm a hoarder? It's like, oh no, just one more. Just, oh, it'll be fine. I'll just do one more level. How much do you need? It's like when you're baking. It's like, how much do we need? Do we need one batch? No, we better do 2 batches. Better do one more. Yeah, just double it, because you never know how much you'll need. Gee, some of this I'm going to use in that tunnel. I have ideas. And that's going to need quite a bit because it's actually a very big tunnel with very high walls. But I can always come back and get more. Because guess what? There's more. There's plenty here. Plenty here. Okay, we're going to just finish this layer and then I want to go get some sand. Told you this is a material day. All right, nearly there. So for the shop build that I'm doing, it's a giant squid, but just the cyan concrete alone I mean, and I'm talking half of it's concrete, half of it's concrete powder. Just the cyan color alone is going to come to about 50 stacks. And then I've got white and something else. Oh, pink as well. Pink for the sign. I don't know what I've done. This is what I get. This is what I get for going into creative. It's all my own fault. Okay, so I'll stick this in here. Okay. So I've got about 3/4 of a stack of gravel already. So I don't know if there's a place to get gravel out here. That was the one thing I wasn't sure about. Open one of those. Get one of those. Okay. It's a place that's had sand removed already. I feel like there's a place that's going to be already started. Going to do this hill, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of stone. I need sand. hill. We'll start with this one. Okay, I did bring spare spoons. I came prepared, very prepared. But I think we should be okay. I need to start at the top. Start at the very beginning. It's a very, very good place to start. Be less random. So now when you're watching this sort of thing, it can get a bit haphazard with all the little bitsies flying around your face. So I want to make sure that that is not too painful for you. It's like when you're concentration face because I'm driving. I've got to know where I'm driving. You know, Walter can help me with that. The mining, I have seen folk bring in Walter to help. I did go and look for some sand in the nether, but I couldn't see any. I did have a good look around, but I didn't go very far. Whoa, the sand just fills up very quickly. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I've seen some of you guys that just, you'll get Walter. That's what we call him here. And you guys were just, you know, coaxing him to like mine the exact little place you wanted. Like, I would just be running around like a headless chook, just trying not to get, you know, fired at and killed. Let alone coaxing him to charge at the right little piece of stuff. I'm a little ways away from that. Not saying it's not impossible. I could totally get to that level. I could totally get to that level. Because it's my tagline. I am so brave. Yeah, no, that came from one day I was freaking out that there was, like, it was just I was in a cave, a big cave of nope. I'd only just gotten in it as well. And there was a creeper. I was on the other side of a waterfall. It was fine. I had to coax myself into being brave by telling myself I was brave. I was so brave. Oh no, I got a follow! Kobe fan of Luigi. Did I say that right? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Come in, get comfy. Cheers. It's a good time for me to stop and actually have some of my drink before it goes stone cold. Welcome in. Welcome in. I just heard a gurgling drowned or something. Well, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Oh, Iron Knight, thank you for the dance. Rock on, my dude. Yep, we needed that little break. Move around a bit. We've been concentrating a lot doing this digging, making sure I don't fall off those big terracotta mountainsides. Cheers. Yep, and welcome in. Was it Kobe? Hope you're having a good one. Got a couple of new follows today. You can see down there, I'm like, is it 6? From what I can see anyway, 6 off 250, which is crazy. Little by little. That's how we do it. Little by little. Tempted to get some of that sandstone as well, because it's expensive to make if you're using sand, right? While we're here, you found the commands. Yeah, there's a few that I've got that I haven't really used a lot of, and those are just the stream element ones. But underneath, you know, in your Twitch about section, I think I've listed a few of the ones, you know, for the stream avatars and stuff like that. Those are little extras. Yeah, I think I even had like a, what do you call it? An magic 8 ball thing that I turned on for the stream avatar, for the stream elements. There are so many things. There's streamer, I've got streamer bot, stream avatars, and stream elements. Does your head in? But it's all fun. I say that, but it is super fun. Oh, these disappear real quick with this. Only us thinking I might need a beacon or something. But look at this. Look at that. It just disappears. Swish. Oh, no, I don't have quote. Are we learning things that we need to investigate? I do have Farlands, but I should probably make that a public one. I think at the moment it's a mod one. I'll probably open that up. There it is. Thank you, damage guys. I've got a good one for us, huh? Huh? So I knight is a fellow Farlander. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, a cool group of folk played some Minecraft together. And all lived happily ever after in the Farlands. The end. When I was first asked to be on, I was thinking, like overthinking, what I could do for like a base. And I hadn't even found a location to be in. I'm going like with something different now, but I was going to think, you know, you could do like a fairy story, like a traditional fairy story, like Jack and the Beanstalk or something, and do your base like up a beanstalk or something in the sky, or you know, base it on a once upon a time in a land far, far away. Could still kind of do that, but yeah, at the moment I've got another idea now, which is a little bit more going back to what I am comfortable with, like with just building the buildings and maybe something a little bit organic. But going back to my spruce and deep slate and mossy cobbles and stuff like that. Not quite, yeah, I wouldn't call, it's not going to be Viking or anything, but it'll be, what do you call it? A little bit medieval-ish. You can tell by like the archway of my tunnel. I get inspired by all sorts. So I think it'll be a little mix of those sorts of things. Should probably separate these out now. Not contaminate my sandbox with the sandstone. Let's do that, because that would be the smart thing to do, right? Totally. I used a lot of sandstone in that the last big build I did was on that Slackville season 3, and I used a lot of sandstone. So much. So I know it's very expensive to make. So if you can get it like this raw, it's so much better. Pre-made. Once upon a time in a land far, far away. Well, there you are. You were the gurgler. You were the gurgling. Alright, what have we got up there? Need at least a shulker and a half, I think. Oh, no, 2.5. Need 2.5 shulkers of sand. At least. Might need to go to another hillside though, I think. This isn't going to get us very far. Yep, we're moving. And we're eating. Stay away from there because I don't want to ruin that. Oh, Iron Knight, thank you for the lurk. When Iron Knight works, there shall be lurks, for it is written. Oh, I don't want to hang around there. It is known. It is the way. Okay, tower's over there, that's plenty far away. Let's go and put the bed down over there. Can have a go at this hill. This is the way. The thing I was thinking about, the moment when I get my dye, I'm just doing it like on a grassy area with a hole, you know, doing the old, but I'm doing it a bit manually. Never really done a flower farm, you know, dye making, or my dye making. Could be something I could do, because I am trying to do, you know, do the things I've not done before, and I've never actually built the flower farm, you know, where you automatically put it on and then you've got something to either jiggle or pistons to break the flowers and stuff like that. It wouldn't be too tricky, there's a few different sorts out there, but I mean, not that I'm going to need a whole heap of dye. I can get what I need fairly easily by myself, but do have some spare plots in my industrial things. I'm just thinking of stuff I could put in them that could be handy. And they don't have to be right close, because I've got a few things now that don't necessarily have to be close. And they, you know, within, you know, they don't have to be like the iron farm, it's just always going when you're nearby. But this could be on the peripheral. Doesn't necessarily need to be loaded. Ooh. What they call them, like the micro farms. Nano farms. That's what I think T-Man called them once. Suppose that's a thing. Here we go. Oh, we're on to our second shoulder. We're getting there. Don't need 2.5 at least. You might have to bubble. Yeah, might have to aim for 3 because I do. My math. No, yeah. Sand's actually quite easy. It's the terracotta that takes a while. to bring a beacon in my pocket next time. Oh, there is a bit of a hole there, so we should be a bit careful. To spot it. Alright. The rest should be sand. Question mark. No, I missed one. I missed a spot. Tricky with sand because sometimes with mining you want to do a couple of layers at once, but with it falling it's got to take it layer by layer, layer upon layer upon layer. It's the sandstone one. Measly, nearly stack. Yeah, so maybe a little flower farm could be nice to have. What else? So yeah, I'm going to do like a clay platform, so I can make my own clay. We've got a place to make mud and concrete, which is why we're getting this sand. Oh, I need to build just the normal stuff. Like I haven't put in a sugarcane machine, but I just have a couple of squares in my area for sugarcane growing at the moment. Don't need a great deal of it until actually I've started to get some gunpowder from my mob farm, which is amazing, which means I can be a little bit self-sufficient with my rockets. So a couple of layers before we have to start worrying about holes, hopefully. Oh, what I haven't done yet, that's another to do. I haven't done like the basalt cobblestone generators and stuff like that. I haven't put one of those in yet. Stick it on my to-do list, huh? Just stick another thing on my to-do list. Let's see what that gives us. And our pockets are full. And nope. Yeah, I really want to come home with quite a bit of this sand. Now I have to try and find out where some more gravel is. I think I've actually got quite a bit of gravel still in that tunnel. Or around that tunnel. So I can probably fill the rest of what I need back at my base. We should be fine for that actually. I definitely need the sand run. Run rabbit. They always stand in the, like, right where you're trying to dig. It's like, dude, you're just asking for it. Asking for it. Oh, fall in the hole. See, that's my superpower. If there's a hole, I'll fall in it. Even if I know it's there. What happened? The bunny just dove off. Silly bunny. I can hear things coming out. Mickey! Mickey, welcome in! How are you? Sorry, I just heard some grumbly things that were going to come out of a big hole and bite my ankles. How are you? How's Mickey? Hope you're having a good one. I'm just collecting materials because I need to make a lot of concrete. He was very sneaky, miss. I'm doing good. Yeah, I think, oh, what's the time anyway? Oh, yeah, I was a little bit late starting today, like 10 minutes late. So I'll definitely keep going for just a little bit longer. But yeah, I want to make sure I get this sand. I want to come home with like 2.5 stacks. Shulkers. That would be good. But cheers. I'm nearly finished. Promise. Oh, it's getting dark. That's all we need. Already heard some things down in that cave below me. Bunny nearly jumped on the bed. Bunny nearly jumped in the bed before me. So and I think it must have come from in there. Oh, look at them. Oh, how'd you move? That was lucky they can't jump up. Okay, so how much have I got now? Let's have a little look. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Mickey. Oh, early days? Is it morning time? Must be morning for you guys. What have I got now? We filled up our second. Yes, we've filled up our second. So early mornings. No, nice to have you in to start your day. Come in and say hi. That's lovely of you. That's what I do, like when I'm at work and someone goes, oh, how's your day going? And it's like, you've just got there. And you're like, so far, fantastic. There you go. It's always a lovely start with a nice guy stream. There we go. That's generally where when I catch most of you guys. So I catch you for your morning run, your morning get ready for the day. It's a lovely spot to be in. I don't really want all of this. Said I do like having sandstone because it can get a bit expensive if you're just using your sand. What have I got any spears? No. No, because I used that one. Well, let's just fill that up then. As I said, I wanted 2.5, so let's fill the rest of that up with sand. That's what we're going to do. Now I'm less than halfway on my spoon. I have a spare spoon, like that aren't as fancy. They're not as fancy spoons. I did come prepared with not as fancy spoons. And I could go a little bit further with this one. Yes, I'm gonna need, like, I'm trying to build this shop that's gonna be shaped like a big giant glow squid. So I need, like, yeah, it was gonna be like, all in all, from the just the cyan concrete is going to be over like between 40 and 50 stacks of concrete. I don't know what I've done, and I don't regret my choices. Oh dear. It's gonna be amazing. Oh! Whoops. I don't think I've got a bunny head. Do now. Do now. I think I need probably a good 10, 11, 12 to 15 stacks, and then I think we can go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway ish. Gold rabbit. They call those gold rabbits. Whoa. I know, right? It's a lot of concrete, I admit. It may be a very big glow squid. There's a lot of big shops in the shopping district. I'm going to need to find a place for it. It'll be the biggest shop I've ever made if I can get the materials for it. So yeah, to build it we do need materials. So the only way we can get that is by doing this. So it needs to happen at some point. But yeah, that's just the cyan. So I may have to come back. Depends if I've got my recipes all sorted. I do need to get a little bit of concrete powder in the pink, but not as much. Not as much. So yeah, I may be back for more. But luckily, I have used Damage Case has got a nice little platform design for me, so I can do mud at one end, and then if I want to do the concrete making from the other end, and it just pushes some along. It's not making a big block or anything, but it's nice for me to use on my own, so I can just do like a platform of it and then dig it up and do another platform and dig it up. So it'll be just, yeah, nice for me to potter away at. So it won't be too painful. I won't have to do the concrete by pillaring up, and it's a nice size. So I like to actually enjoy the process a little bit, you know. Same as I don't mind doing all of this. It's part of the journey. It's part of it. Falling in holes. It's part of the journey. But yes, it's going to be a lot of concrete. She's a big squid. He's a big squid. You can be a big squid too. How's my driving? I think. Okay, we'll empty that in and we'll see what we've got, because it's got to be darn close. That's got to be darn close. Okay, so that's 8, 14, 15 and a bit. Okay, so that's definitely 2.5. I've done my 2.5, so we'll leave it at that. It is getting a little bit late, so we'll see how we go once we've packed up. I might do the hill we're sitting on, level that off. Just cause. And then we head home. Yeah, so for the most part it's going to be cyan concrete, I think, is the biggest cost. Then a little bit of white. I think there's another colour in there somewhere. Maybe grey or something, I can't remember. I've got my list. This will totally get us started. Okay, so we'll grab you. You and you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. 1, 2, 3, and a golden rabbit head block. Yay! All right. Eat. Now, which way was home? Hello. It was less on the X and about 4,000 on the other one. Oh, I'm so that way, I think. Let's try that way. No, we're not going the right way. This feels a bit better. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, see? Those are still flying around from a Walter fight. Okay, there's a beacon. Oh, we've only got 6 left. Oh, Ron, no thank you. I know I'm close, because there's the beacon. Oh, there's another little head thing. I'm trying to find the exit. How are you? No, don't be sorry for... Don't worry about that. I've just been fluffing about. Getting some sand. I think I need to get some more rockets. I know we're close. I really should remember the coordinates for how to get out of here. But I don't. No, Ron, don't you apologise, because I know you are often on the road and that is more important to pay attention to than me getting lost in the mining desert. I found the beacon. I know I'm close because it's 4,000-ish. Can't remember what the X is. I think it's over here somewhere. Oh look, there's a burning arrow. Can't be far away because there's a decimated village. Oh. I think it's on the edge of this forest. Yeah, that's what I thought. 14,500. Okay. We'll head back out that way a little bit. Yeah, I think you're right. It's around about there. We'll get there. We're just having a little look around the desert. Here we go. Spot on, Ron. Spot on. It's fine. We had plenty of rockets. Home again. Home again. Oh, actually, you know what we're going to do before we go? So always remember to get that little screenshot thing before, like, just as I get back. There we go. We just get like the whole thing is just sand. All right. There we go. Say cheese. I'm doing all these like screenshots to try and like do thumbnails and stuff, and I've got like over a week. If I did a video a week on the YouTube uploads, it would take me like a week and a half to catch up. Yeah, I just have like a template, so I just grab this, stick it in, save it with the right little overlay thing. So I try to make it easy on myself. Yeah, and I've got the overlay I've got is my character, and it's like pointing. That was the idea, is it's like the Farlands are far away. So I've got like that. But all it looks like is she's going, yay! Because you can't see them. They've got no fingers to point. They're like, but yeah, that'll do us nicely, I think. One more for luck. Oh, there we go. Okay. Job done. One job is to get my little screenshots. Half the time I forget. These guys look nice and comfy in there. They live there now. Alright, we made it back. In one piece, being so brave. Digging up sand. I finished. What? Okay. Nope, that's this way. Oh, this tunnel's looking amazing. Every time I go through, and it'll take a little while, but I just keep forgetting it's there. Yeah. Oh, that's right. This looks cool. The only few times I've been through, it's just been empty, and now it's looking so cool. And there's a few extras, but I want to skim past a couple of these other ones because they're not finished. Like these ones are. Look at this. This is like, what has thou done? How? He's even got it in the glass. So he's done his assignment. That's cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, Combi's the first one. And it's also a shop. It sells withers. That's. So you can take one home with you. So I think there's a few still to come, and we'll fill those up eventually. But I think most folk, if they don't already have one, have a space for one. So looking forward to seeing that all be finished up because it's already looking so cool. Oh, the wither is made of shulkers. Was that down in the corridor? Please hold. Oh, this one. Pack of wither, 1 diamond each. Man, if I actually have known that, we might have grabbed one. Because I think Gary was saying that could be, we were talking about Walter at the beginning. I'm like, that's why I went into the nether to try and find some soul sand, because I've got the skulls I bought off Combi's big shop. What's it, shaped like a fortress? That's just perfect, because I often don't. Oh, look, the stars are on the ceiling as well. You get that pack where you don't have the item frames. It hides the item frames. That would look amazing. It's probably designed to be like that too. One diamond each for a wither. That's nothing. And I always... Oh, I so thought I was going to splat then. Yeah, and I was so prepared. I even got a box with some skulls, and I did have some soul sand in there, but then I may have stolen it for something else. And now I don't know where I put it. This is my life. I need the static storage, not the sorting one. I've sorted out my sorters. But now I need a place to put all my other stuff. All my things and stuff, because it's just getting out of hand. Yes, and I need to deal with that. It's on my to-do list, I promise. Now, is it daylight? No, of course not. It's the bed I borrowed. So I have some terracotta and stuff to do fancy stuff in the hallway. I've got a couple of shulkers of that. That probably won't go very far, but we've got it. So I've got this area here. I can make all my lovely concrete. On the side I can make my mud. It's always like mud for the pathways and stuff. One of my favourite little blocks there. So we got this, it's all hooked up with the fancy stuff. I'm getting there, we're getting there. And once I've got all the concrete and stuff, then I've got only a few other bits and pieces together and we'll be ready for actually building the shop. Got these guys have been supplying me with all the mega cyan wool. They've been very generous. And this is coming along. I probably need a few stacks more. I'd probably like to get a full 10 stacks of the warped stem, but that's easy now. Now that we've got stuff, I think that's going to be good. And I'm going to use some of these because look, lucky I put this in right early. Got over a stack of little pointed things. So above here, my plan is to have like a bit of a roof over the top, and then I want to put like a little platform so I can dry out some mud, and that can make the clay, because clay is one of the things I will need for the shop as well. So we're coming along, we're getting things and stuff kind of swiftly-ish for me. I'm trying to be very industrious, Ron. I'm trying to catch, I'm not playing catch up, you know. I know that I came in a lot later than everybody. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I've got what I need to do my builds. Because at the moment, I've got half a tunnel. Half a tunnel to my name. This was a little gift from Sky. She dropped off a little bundle. This is Flip, the plushie. Oh, that was just so cute, and I loved my little bundle gifty. Oh, you're not so far behind yourself. You just up. Oh,
Motown Mickey, it's time to flip the plushie.
Mickey, guess what? It's time to flip the plushie one last time. And our Mickey, she's got the rights. She won. She pressed the buttons. You've got to press the buttons if you want to flip the plushie. Ready? Steady. Spaghetti. Here we go. I was going to say, if this is the blue cat again. We've had the blue cat like 3 spins in a row. We've broken through. I'm going to finish up with Happy Axolotl in the house. There we go. Ready, steady, get out. Here we go, we get to finish up with Happy Axolotl right by our side. Ta-da! Oh, thank you, Mickey, for flipping the plushie right next to our new plushie called Flip. Oh, it's Ron's favourite. Oh, Mickey, you're so welcome. Thank you. This was my little... I just love it. This is Flip. Here's my Flip. He is my squishy. I shall call him Squishy. So, I'm going to take my my stuff and things. Oh, I love having my bubble columns. It's amazing how long you go with just ladders, and you're like, oh, that's right, I can do cool things. I've got all my sorters in. And they're really cool. I love them. Now I do need to. I want to put the sand out. Sand, sand, and terracotta. I'll just put it in there for now. This is where we're collecting stuff. This is the gravel that I have. Like, I do need more gravel, but underneath where my tunnel is, there's a boatload of gravel, so I'm not too worried about that. And what were you? You were sand as well. Excellent. Most excellent. Kind of there. And you can go in there. At least then I know that's mostly sand. Except for that top line. That gives us almost a full couple of lines there. Okay. Well, didn't we do well? Didn't we do well? Yeah, so I've got all this stuff. I'm so happy now. I've got all this coming in. I've got my mob farm hooked up to my sorting systems. So they come in over there and it goes all the way around, and I've got plenty of, whoops, see, hole exists. Night sky falls in the hole. Sweets, how are you? Yeah, we just got back from the mining area. I'm living in a material world. And I came back with some materials. So yeah, I've got a little bit to collect. There's some mud, bit of quartz. Coming along. I'm collecting stuff. I've got a bit of terracotta. I only need a little bit for the shop build. But I'm going to need a lot more for the tunnel. Well, you came in just in time, sweets, because I'm just packing up because it is getting late. Oh my goodness, it's very late. Very, very late. So I am going to have to jump out. But we got home safe and sound. Where's my bed? Let's do that. Because that would be silly to not do that. But yeah, I've made a lot of progress in the behind the scenes time. Because I've now hooked up this to my sorters. I've hooked the mob farm up to the sorters. I've got an area for the unstackables. All of these is next to damage case for help. I am getting better at using the templates and piecing it together how I want it to be. So I am learning. When I put it together, I'd put it all together like pretty much on my own, like with the help of what design to have. I don't know that some of it's already like these are the impulse sorters and stuff like that. But he helps just get my head on straight. But when I hooked it all up, I was like, I got it working! I was so excited. Still very much a novelty for me to get things working. It's like I put one of these together by myself out on the mob farm, and I was like, oh, I remembered how to do it. Okay, but no, I do need to say goodnight. And say thank you for everybody for being here, hanging out, and even sweets for dropping in. It's all very much appreciated, everybody, because you could choose anywhere to hang out and you come here watching me bumble about picking up sand from a mining area. But there will be very creative stuff coming because of this. Watch this space. Mickey's got us covered. She knows where the buttons are. There's my raid message. What else? I also have I've got that one. I've got that one. Let's push that one anyway because we like that one. What else have I got? I've got that one. That tells you what time it is. And then I've got that one that makes my little avatar jump up and down. Okay. And then I've got to push that one. I really do. Okay, so let's find the raid. Let's see who's on. Da 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 da. Okay, so Ozcat Dad's on, but he's playing Sims. I need to get him on on one of his Minecraft days. Geo's on. Geo's just starting up. Geo girl. We'll go over to her because we haven't been over to her for a little bit. And she's just kicking off. She's on. She does play on Truly Bedrock. I think today she is building on her Nevermore, which is one of her Java. What's up? Worlds. But go over and say hi, hang out with her. We'll get that started. So thank you. We had a couple of follows and bits and pieces today. It was actually for a wee chill mining session. It wasn't too bad. We did good. But no, thanks guys. Take care. Thank you all for being here and hanging out and being cool kids, being part of the cool kids crowds. But yeah, no, I'll be back in the weekend. It's actually a Slackville stream weekend. I will be round about my normal time, like half an hour or so after what would be my normal time anyway. Is my little time slot on my Sunday, which tends to be either early Sunday mornings for a lot of the other side of the worldly folk. But yeah, we'll see you then. Have fun. Take care. Be good. And yeah, we'll see you in the weekend. Bye guys.